Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to make a Minecraft Pocket Edition server on a Windows computer. First you want to go to pocketmine.net. This is where we're going to get our modded server from. So you want to find this green button and click it so you can get the download and select Windows and then the 32-bit installer. And then if you're in Chrome you want to keep it. And then while we're here we also want to download two other things. We want to download the development build. So as you can see here, select Windows again, and then download the FAR download, P-H-A-R. And then the other thing we're going to get are the mods, or plugins as they call them. So you scroll down a little bit and find the plugins, and you can select any plugin you want. You can have multiple plugins for your server. So like I like block effects, so you just click that, find the download button, and just download the plugin. Now they have those three things downloaded. You want to go into your downloads and find the PocketMine MP installer. Double click that to install it, yes. And just follow the setup wizard. I don't like where it's going to download, so I'm going to select where I want it to go. And install. Depending on how fast your computer is, this could take between a couple seconds and a couple minutes. There, it's done. So now you just hit next, and now it's completed. Now uncheck that so you don't run it immediately. So finish that, and now leave the downloads folder open. Find where you download the server to and open up that folder. As you see here, you have the start and some other files. See the one that says PocketMine-MP? You want to delete that. And then after that, you want to go back into your downloads folder and find the PocketMine-MP.FAR that you just downloaded. Now you want to rename it so it's just like the old one that you just deleted out of the other one. Now just drag and drop it over into your server folder, and you got that. Now back in the server folder, you want to double click the Start CMD. This will start the server. And the very first time you run it, there's a couple things you're going to need to do. First, we got to select the language. Now we got to accept the user license agreement. And then let's not skip the setup wizard. Now it's first thing asking for your server name. I'm just going to call it server. Next, that's the default port, so we want to leave it like that, so you can just hit enter. That's the default amount of RAM that you're going to give the server, so let's just hit enter again. Now this is where you choose if you want the server to be default creative mode or default survival. I prefer challenge, so I'm going to leave it as survival. Max online players 20. I think that can hold all my friends. Enable spawn protection. This will prevent blocks in the area of the spawn from being mined or anything like that. This just prevents traps at the spawn area for players. I'll set that. So let's hit yes. Now this is where you can select who's an admin. All you have to do is type in the name. I'm just going to leave it blank for now since I have the computer here and the server logs. I can edit that later. Let's not have it whitelisted so that anybody can join me. Let's not disable the query so that we can find it on our local network. And let's not enable that. Now, as you can see here, it's going to give you a couple pieces of really important information. The biggest thing you want is the internal IP. This is what you're going to use to connect to your server if you're on the same Wi-Fi network. After that, you're going to press enter. And then, as you should see, the server is now loading up. And then whenever it's ready, it should say done, and it'll show that. Now to get to the server, you just go into your Minecraft game, add the server, and then just type in this IP, your local internal IP, to get to the thing. Everybody's is going to be different, so make sure you have yours and not mine. Now to add mods and plugins, go back to your downloads folder where we download the block effects. Now let's add some plugins or mods. Let's go back to your downloads folder and find the block effects. Now you want to cut that, and now let's go back to your server folder. Now you should see a lot of different files in a plugins folder. Open up the plugins folder and paste it there. Now after you have your plugins in there, open back up your server and then type in reload. This will reload all the plugins so that it will be in your game without having to fully restart the server. As you can see, the block effects has been enabled and now we're ready to play.